Volcano shock, eruption ash creating purple skies. And we're also going to take a look at the real-time map of the carbon dioxide worldwide. You can see what's going on, what's happening in northern and southern hemispheres, and the top pollutants of the world. Who are they? And they should be made to pay and fix all this up. Why should we be paying for someone else's dirt? Let's take a look at that right now before we go into this. Here we are at Earth Null School, and this is an interactive map that shows us wind conditions as well as the chemistry, various gases, and we can go back in time as well. Let's go to carbon monoxide. Carbon monoxide, and we see it, of course, this is the area that I want to show you concerning the Amazon wildfires. And we, of course, have wildfires in Africa as well. Okay. China is always full of gases. But these are the areas that it's even spreading over the Atlantic Ocean, as you can see. Amazing. The wildfires. People are basically concentrated on what's happening here as opposed to what's happening in Africa as well. And let's see what's happening in Europe. Oh, it's pretty quiet. Pretty quiet. Okay. And what about Russia? Nothing. All right, let's go and see what's happening with the carbon dioxide. Now you can go back and forth in time as well with these arrows here, but we're not going to spend time with that now. This is the carbon dioxide, and you can see it's also spread throughout the northern hemisphere. Look at that. The carbon dioxide. If we go back and forth, you'll see that Russia and China have a lot to offer the world as far as carbon dioxide is concerned. And we have a lot of, wow, okay, that's very intense there. I've never seen it that intense. Okay, this is the New Madrid seismic zone. Shall we go and see what quakes we had there just in passing? This is Seismo Berkeley. Okay, this is the New Madrid seismic zone right there. This is 2.7. I don't understand why there's so much intensity there, so much intensity. Okay, we have all along the coast of Mexico. And as you can see, basically spread all over the northern hemisphere. Shall we go back in time a couple of days? Let's go back a couple of days. A couple of hours, that's 3 hours. It goes back every 3 hours. And you can see it here. Sorry. Every 3 hours. Let's go back a day. Wow. Ooh, look at this. I I'm convinced the people the countries that pollute the world most are Russia and China, from what you see here. Look at that. We're going back to the 21st, 20th. Look at that, look at that, look at that, look at that. That's Russia and China for you. Okay. Let's go back to Russia and China. And they should pay for this. This is global warming. It's due to a lot of pollution coming out from CO2 from Russia and China. Let's go back. Again, that's the 17th, 16th. Russia, look at that, look at that, look at that, look at that. Whoa! Okay. Well, you can play around with this all you want, and you'll see that basically that's a lot of Russia and China for you there. 22nd, 23rd, 24th, today. Okay, that's tomorrow, that's not even there. Okay. So let's go to SO2 emissions. This is Russia and China. Oh, didn't want to go that big, but anyway, it's okay. Okay. Amazing. And you have it out of Hawaii as well. SO2 emissions out of Hawaii. We have a number of quake swarms. I didn't take a look at Hawaii there, but we have quake swarms going on there all the time. We've had, okay, North Mariana Trench, and also Vanuatu, areas of the Ring of Fire, right around here. You can see that as well, right there. Okay. Yes, we have, let's go back to the carbon dioxide. Okay. I'll leave you a link so you can play around with that. You can keep an eye on what's going on. You can see the currents here bringing it in. Where are they? There they go. Okay. And as we saw before, most of the carbon dioxide pollutants are coming from China and Russia. Anyway, I wanted to show you that. I want to leave a link below for you for this. So we have the volcanic eruptions creating all this in our skies. And what makes our skies blue? Or what makes them pink or reddish? It's the particles in the air dispersing the light, causing the various color formations in the sky. Now, Sean Martin of Express UK reports the volcanic eruptions turning sunsets purple, creating mesmerizing skies across the earth. This is what people have captured with their cameras. 2 major eruptions this summer caused stunning atmospheric reactions which left the sunsets looking purple in certain parts of our Earth. The first of the 2 eruptions came July 22nd when the Eureka volcano, you'll see that from the mushroom-looking cloud, the aerial thing that we have here, taken from the NASA space station, NASA images. It's located in the Kuril Islands, near the Aleutian Islands. Kuril Islands are west of the Aleutian Islands in the Russia's Sakhalin Oblast region. The volcano remained dormant for more than a century before last explosion, blasting a massive amount of ash, and the volcano debris tens of miles into the sky. It reached a layer of the atmosphere known as the stratosphere. And just under 2 weeks later, another volcano erupted in New Guinea, the Ulawun volcano, and that sent ash 9 miles into the sky, and it caused 15,000 people to evacuate the area. And we also had sulfuric gas from both of these eruptions reaching the stratosphere, which is why the skies in some parts of the world turned purple as the sun started to set. is because of fine volcanic aerosols in the stratosphere causing blue light particles to scatter. And when the scattered blue particles combine with the normal red hue of the sunset, it makes an eerie purple glow. Now, our website Space Weather gave us some, you can see some images there. The purple color, they say, is often preceded by a yellow arc hugging the horizon, and violet beams emerge from the yellow, overlapping to fill the western sky with a soft purple glow. High-quality pictures of this phenomenon often show horizontal bands crisscrossing the yellow arc, and these bands are the volcanic gas. The off skies were most prominent across North America, with Greg Ainsworth, photographer from Montana, telling Space Weather on August 26, yesterday, "I believe I captured the purplish sunset colors as well as horizontal banding in the yellow-orange area associated with the volcanic aerosols in the stratosphere." And on another side of the continent, on the east, in Quebec, Canada, another amateur photographer, Gabriel Cyr, got a glimpse of this and took a picture as well. Cyr says, "This has got to be one of those sunsets caused by volcanic gas. The skies were perfectly clear, with no tropospheric clouds visible to the naked eye, making the phenomenon easier to distinguish from a regular sunset. This is not the first time this month that activity on the ground affected what's happening in the clouds." Scientists at NASA and NOAA, the National Oceanic Atmospheric Administration, were investigating the effects of the Williams Flats wildfires in Washington. That's when they noticed fire clouds early this month. Williams Flats wildfires now spread across 44 acres across Washington state, but they have offered NASA a unique perspective. It's because fire clouds began to form over North America. The fire clouds, properly known in scientific quarters as pyrocumulonimbus, pyro-CB, or sometimes cumulonimbus flammagentitus, form when the fires on the ground lift enough heat into the atmosphere. The heat then takes the form of smoke-filled thunderclouds, which sit on top of the fire's plumes on the ground. And despite looking beautiful as they create the orange haze above normal clouds, which is created when smoke reflects the sun of the light, they can be harmful. Thunderstorms can create more wildfires, triggering vicious cycles, while NASA said fire clouds can also act as a chimney, funneling smoke into the lower atmosphere. Also, David Peterson, lead forecaster for Fire XAQ, was in the cockpit of NASA's DC-8, otherwise known as the Flying Laboratory, when it flew through the clouds, and said pyro-CB are like large chimneys transporting a large quantity of smoke into the lower stratosphere. If you'd like to join me on my Patreon account, you will hear content not covered by mainstream media. These riveting stories will be based on my research, and I will state my opinions and give my personal insight on diverse and controversial subjects and world events not covered by mainstream media, and not supported by YouTube guidelines. So whatever I have on my Patreon, most of those will not be on my YouTube channel. Please consider becoming a member today. More of the most significant and important videos will be on my Patreon channel. Your support helps me to continue my research and keeps this YouTube channel alive. And we depend on your support, your generous charity, because we help economically challenged families here in Athens, Greece, in Kapota, and we also help the young generation with university tuition and the community around our church. Thank you.